The Invictus Foundation shared a list of all the clothes Meghan wore at the Invictus Games and how much they cost. However, the people who were supposed to pay for these clothes refused to do so. Meghan Markle wore a combination of affordable and expensive outfits during her 6-day visit to the Invictus Games. However, the total value of the clothes and jewelry she wore was almost £300,000. Harry's wife is famous for enjoying designer brands' costly accessories and sparkling jewelry that are worth thousands of pounds. She often chooses to wear very expensive brands like Givenchy, Chanel, and Hermes. Meghan also displayed a more understated style in her clothing choices, which was different from what people usually expect from royals. The mother of two often wore affordable and fashionable items from high street stores like Zara, Banana Republic, and J. Crew. She also included clothing from mid-range designers like Ralph Lauren and Totem in her wardrobe. The most expensive part of Meghan's expenses was her jewelry. This included a Cartier watch that cost £17,800, a pinky ring with diamonds from the Middle East by Lorraine Schwartz, and a tennis pinky ring from 1972 by Chiffon & Co., which cost £2,260. In total, she wore 12 different outfits over 5 days, and each piece was counted only once, adding up to a total of $25,118. It's important to note that she aimed to relate to people by wearing affordable brands. On Friday, she wore 3 different pairs of sunglasses and carried 3 different bags during her 5-day work trip to support charity. Meghan Markle wore clothing and jewelry that added up to nearly £250,000 in value. Even though she already had thousands of pounds worth of clothes, Meghan decided to include £400 Bottega Veneta chain hoop earrings and a £1,000 Leo Zodiac diamond pendant from Brilliant Earth in her collection. To sum it up, there were so many outfits worn by Meghan that it became a challenge to list them all. The Invictus Foundation struggled with the bills for her clothing expenses, especially since Prince Charles used to cover these costs before becoming king. When Meghan and Harry were working as royals, they had a budget from the Duchy of Cornwall to cover their expenses, but Meghan later asked the Invictus Foundation to pay for her clothing. A source today disclosed that sponsors, such as Boeing, Amazon, Deloitte, and the Independence Fund, were involved in this matter. They declined to cover the clothing expenses that weren't directly connected to veterans participating in the Games. Their focus was on using the funding for athletes who are veterans in the Games. The Mirror newspaper reported yesterday that Meghan's wardrobe for the Invictus Games added up to more than £300,000 in value. Notably, one of the main outfits she wore, the Sora Amasa Daily title outfit, cost £267,000 on the first day of her visit to Germany on Tuesday, September 12. The high cost of her wardrobe was due to items like a £961 rare Hermes shawl, a £2,122 Guyanese St. Louis Pian tote bag, a £20,824 Cartier yellow gold tank Française watch, and her £140,000 Welsh gold wedding band. On Wednesday, her outfits amounted to a total of £9,825, while on Thursday she had a more understated day, with a daily total of just £6,837 across 3 different outfits. Meghan should have worn one outfit each day for the Games, and if there was a formal evening event, it would make sense to change into a different outfit for that occasion. Wearing too many different outfits in a day draws a lot of attention. Meghan was aware that she would be photographed more if she changed her outfit frequently. Maybe WME engages in media discussions about her clothing choices, hoping it will boost sales and attract brands to sponsor her on Instagram. It seems they are focused on this lower level of influence for her now. That's the extent of her current role. And Amanda McCants caught Meghan's attention with a teal dress that the Duchess wore, specifically designed to highlight a meaningful aspect for veterans. Meghan Markle decided to switch things up from her usual beige and monochrome style, and chose to wear a green dress for the last night of the Invictus Games in Dusseldorf. She wore an £830 dress from Colt Gaia to the closing ceremony, and some people found her outfit amusing. Meghan paired the dress with 525-pound aquazzurra beige leather pumps, which she had been seen wearing frequently recently. The elegant dress had intricate lace patterns, beautiful floral designs, flawless colored lace, and a flattering shape. However, it appeared that the dress didn't quite suit Meghan Markle, as a D-list influencer also wore the same dress in its gown version during the same week at the Invictus Games closing ceremony. Amanda McCants, who represents multiple brands as an ambassador, posted a photo on Instagram where she wore a dress similar to Meghan's. However, Meghan's dress is strapless, and I'm curious if the shorter dress looks stylish and elegant. The longer skirt of the dress has more intricate details and design. Additionally, because the woman wearing the shorter dress has a more curvaceous figure, the dress appears more like a proper fitted outfit and not like loosely draped fabric. The short dress has straps, and Amanda wearing it appears comfortable, as that she doesn't have to worry about adjusting it constantly. Adding spaghetti straps to Meghan's dress could have offered support for the sagging bodice and created the illusion of a longer waist by directing attention upwards. She often selects dresses with straps, but then removes them, as she did with the gold bedspread dress on the day of the almost disastrous car chase. This tendency gives her outfits a precarious appearance, with the risk of potential exposure. Furthermore, the influencer is wearing the dress at a suitable event, while Meghan is wearing it to a sports event for veterans, which may not be the most appropriate choice. It might have been acceptable if she were a singer, a prominent celebrity, or a host headlining the event. However, she attended as Harry's guest, and everyone else was dressed in suits. All the other women were either wearing suits or smart blouses. There's a viral video showing Meghan wearing her ill-fitting strapless bra, hugging a man in a wheelchair. In the video, Harry's fingers appear to adjust slightly as he wraps his arm around her waist, seemingly trying to keep things professional and focused on the event rather than themselves. Proper etiquette typically involves giving warm handshakes and exchanging kind words, rather than embracing people. A Hollywood stylist commented that her actions divert attention away from the veterans at the event. Meghan should consider purchasing a size that fits her waist properly and then have the dress adjusted to accommodate her bust and hips. In the case of this dress, it appears she could have used more fabric in the chest and shoulder area for a better fit. She should wear appropriate undergarments, especially for that kind of dress, to ensure a smooth and non-saggy fit on the top part without any wrinkles. As a public figure, it's important to test the dress by sitting down and bending in various ways to ensure it stays in place properly. If needed, she can use garment tape to prevent the dress from shifting if she's aware of any potential issues. Victor's gear during most of the event with covered arms and legs, then that blue strapless dress would have had a more wow factor, as it is everyone's answer to the Meghan fashion show.